So I am going to start recording. I guess nobody else is getting on. Let me just see if I got anybody else that's, no. Okay. So those of you that didn't get on, I'm recording this for you. But so I wanted to just talk about the Coach online, or the Coach mobile app. So I've been trying to find it in the App Store, and it's not in the App Store, so don't even bother to go there and look for it. But everybody that has, grab your phone and then go to whatever your browser is and type in Team Beachbody. So that will take, if you're on your phone, that's okay. I mean, you can do this later, or it'll probably, I think it'll allow you to do it while you're on the call. So you type in Team Beachbody, and then you go through the same process of like click on sign in, click on Coach online office. And then it will automatically pull up the new Coach online office mobile instead of the screen that we used to see. So it looks like this. And it will say your Coach ID. It will have your rank, Success Club. If you are not qualified, but you've hit like Success Club and it says not qualified, it's just because your Shakeology or your volume hasn't come through yet. Because mine says Success Club not qualified. And I looked at it and I was like, wait a minute, why is it saying that? Well, it's because my Shakeology doesn't go through until the 19th. So, and then it shows what you are on the leadership ladder. And then it gives you everything. Like the news, there's Coach breaking news, the September promotions. That's like all the challenge packs that are on promo this month. There's the national wake up call that you can go back in. And then it shows you your business alerts. So who has new orders? New customers you have, new coaches, your projected inactive coaches, coaches whose rank has changed, things like that. I mean, everything that's in the online office is on here, and it's super simplified. So if you go down to the very bottom of your screen, and of course you can't see this, okay, and you click this little arrow right here, the up arrow, you can scroll over and click add to home screen. And then it will ask you, okay, yep, Coach online office. So then you definitely want to add that to your home screen. So now, well, I already did it, but so now it's right there. So then I can just click on it.
Where were we supposed to go after we logged in? I missed that.
Go to the Coach tab and then
okay.
Go down to Coach online office.
Oh, okay. So tiny.
It is. And that's why this is so nice, because they like made it bigger and it's a lot easier. So they brought this out at Summit, and they were still like working out the kinks. And apparently now that they've rolled it out, it works and everything is great. And so yeah, so you can do like, there's like monitor my business. So then you can check, your Success Club points. You can check basically everything that you can do from your online office on your phone, which, I mean, let's be honest, guys, like 90% of us do all of our business from our phone. So why would they not have done this sooner? So I think it's like finally taken them long enough to figure it out. And now they have it, and it's a little bit easier access. So I think it's great. I'm super excited about it. But I think, oh, and then there's that training tab. So you can click on like training by rank, and you can literally go through all of the training stuff on your own. And just, it gives you everything that we do in Coach Basics in there. So not to say like there's no need to do Coach Basics anymore, because the groupness of it is really beneficial. But if you are crunched for time and you like to do things on your own, well, this is perfect for you. So did somebody have a question?
Yeah, I don't see where you went to the bottom of the screen and you like added it to.
Do you have an iPhone?
Yeah.
Okay, so like down, do you have that?
Hold on, let me go back to you.
That bottom arrow?
Like all the way to the left, or what are you?
This one right in the middle, that square with the arrow
Yes.
pointing. Yes. So if you push on that, then you'll have
add to screen. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, you'll just scroll over and click add to home screen.
Okay.
And then right there on your home screen. So so if you do the same thing with, if you Google Team Beachbody Coach mobile app, you can do the same thing. It'll pull up and then you save that to your home screen. So that just looks like this. And this is the Coach mobile app right here. So this is like, you enter your coach information. Why is it? Okay. So like for me, I'll enter my coach information, submit, and then it gives you the option to like enroll new coach, enroll new customer. You enter their email address. So that's kind of how that works. And then it gives you the choice to, like, you'll pick their challenge pack and stuff. So like I can go to status down at the bottom, and so like Crystal, I'm going to use you for example. So like you can go to status and you can click modify down here, like you click contact, and you can, like, if they're like, you know what, I don't want to do chocolate, I want to do vanilla, you can go back in and you can modify it, and then you can change their flavor and stuff and resubmit it. So so that's nice. That Coach mobile app is a really great, convenient way to sign somebody up, instead of telling them like, go to, www.teambeachbody.com/Ashley Roberts, and then click on this, and then here's my coach ID, because that just seems like a ton of information. I'd rather just do it on my own and then send them the link so then they just complete it. So, and then you don't run the risk of them like signing up under somebody else. So, or like, having to get so I wanted to just chat real quick about, I talked a little bit about persistence and patience in this business, and I love Gary Vaynerchuk, and I've talked about him before. He's the author of the book Jab, 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 Right Hook. And I had somebody ask me the other day about, like, I'm not making enough money yet. Like, I need to be making a lot more money, like, right now. How do I do that? And I was like, well, obviously, like, we don't want to be salesy, and we don't want to be like salespeople. But if you want to make a lot of money right now, that kind of has to be how you start doing that. Like, you kind of have to sell a lot of challenge packs. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Like, you don't have a huge team on day one that, is going to generate volume that you're going to earn commission or earn, volume from at the beginning. So initially, yes, it's recruiting, and it's finding people to join challenge groups, and it's signing them up with a challenge pack, and it's getting those people on Shakeology that can benefit from it long term, and it's having them continue to come back for more every month. So that foundation of, okay, how do I get from A to B as far as income? Well, that's like where it starts. It starts with challengers. It starts with finding people that want to work out, because challengers make really, really awesome coaches. And I can't say enough about the challenge groups themselves, because that's where you build those relationships with people. Is, they start to do really well in a challenge group, and you reach out to them and you're like, hey, Lauren, like you're kicking ass in the challenge group this month. I think you'd make a really great coach. Have you ever thought about it? You're basically doing what a coach does. Like you're posting a lot, you're sharing your journey on social media, like, you know, you're inspiring other people. That's something that I'm already doing as a coach, you know, and then could generate some extra income for you if that's something you're interested in. So that's kind of how I approach people in my challenge groups that I feel like would make a good coach. I don't come right out of the gate and ask everybody every month, you know, like the first weekend, people are trying to figure out, like, I don't even know if I should eat this bread or not. And I'm like, hey, do you want to be a coach? You know, they're like, get out of my face. So,
and out.
and unfriend, block. You know, like that's, so I think, you know, I think to consider that, yes, like challengers make really great coaches because they get it. Like they're in the group. They see how the challenge groups are run. Like they understand the importance of a challenge group. They understand the importance of the community of support that we can provide. And they can see the transformations. Sometimes they have their own transformation that they can share with other people. And sometimes that's all it takes is I lost 15 pounds and I look great and I want to pay this forward to other people. So I always say don't discount your discount coaches because you may have a discount coach that has been with you for 6 months and has maybe been a little on the like reserved side and is just waiting for that time to like, you know what, I think I really can do this, because you don't have to be in amazing shape. You don't have to be a nutritionist. You don't have to be a professional bodybuilder. Like anybody can be a Beachbody coach. It just takes a little bit of passion, a lot of passion, and the desire to commit to a little bit more. So as far as like income and patience and what I was going to talk about there was I listened to this call by Gary Vaynerchuk, and he's very blunt and he's like a Brooklyn guy. And I mean, I don't know if anybody on our team is from New York, but he's just very like outspoken and a little sassy. But it was just a really like eye-opening kind of call. Like am I not doing enough? Am I, you know, just like I want it now, but I don't want to work too hard for it. And one thing he was talking about was, you know, you can spend a lot of time just kind of half-assed working, or you can spend 1 hour working really hard. And one thing that made him so successful was his hustle. And he's like, I hustle all the time. He's like, I love the chase. I love to work hard. And he's like, I'm, you know, balls to the wall all the time. So I know for me, I've been like all over the map with this business. I've been in nursing school. I've been trying to raise children. My husband travels. Like I've had every excuse in the book to like be completely inconsistent. And the more that I've found, the more consistent I've been, the more I see my results pay off. And one quote that I read the other day about entrepreneurs was like, you know, anybody can be an entrepreneur. Anybody can start a business, but not everybody is going to continue to show up every day. Like not everybody is going to put in the time and the effort that it takes to be an entrepreneur. To be an entrepreneur, you have to work really hard for a couple years to have a lot of years of not having to work as hard. So I think that's why we see a ton of coaches in this business that are like here and gone in a month, because I think, you know, if you come into this business expecting to make $1,000 a month your first month, then like, sorry, it's probably not going to happen. If you come into this business expecting to make $10,000 in your first 6 months, like I mean, you can have 50,000 friends on Facebook and that's probably going to up your odds, but it's, you know, as with starting any business venture, like you have to put in the time and effort, and it does take time. So I hope I'm not bursting anybody's bubble, but I'm 2 years in, and I have seen a pretty nice incline in my income over the last 6 months, just because I've been a lot more consistent and I've set a goal for myself that I'm going to hit Success Club every month. And I've had several months where I had to sign up my brother, like, in order to do it. And that sucks when your family's like, you're crazy. Like, are you really signing up your brother? But my little brother, like, fortunately, he's 20 and he loves to work out. So he was like, yeah, I'm like, I'll buy you a fitness program, you know, and that's whatever. But I've had a few months where I've been scraping by, like, even this year, that I didn't think I was going to do it. And I'm proud to say that, knock on wood, like, I'm shooting for 12 months in Success Club as of December. So that's kind of a big goal of mine, because I've spent several months half-assing it last year where I didn't care as much and I wasn't as consistent. And now that I can see the bigger picture, it helps that I'm not in nursing school full-time too. But now that I can see the big picture, and now that I know that the hard work that I've put in that year ago is starting to come back around, or, you know, those invites that I sent out last, you know, October 2015 that have come back, and people have signed up last month that I initially invited in October of 2015 that helped get me to Success Club. I mean, that's, you know, you never know who's going to sign up when and why and where and how. And that's why I always say, be here in a year, because people want that trust. They want that trustworthy relationship. They want to know that you're going to be there for them, because a fitness journey is just that. It's a journey. It's not a 21 days and you're done. I love 21 Day Fix, but we all know that, you know, we're not going to go from not working out to rock star body in 21 days. It's going to take a little bit of time. So that, you know, that be here in a year, keep showing up every day. And I had one more thing. Okay. So your, instead of a to-do list, make a to-be list. So instead of checking off things like, okay, I need to invite 20 people today. So my goal is I want to be at Success Club 10 by the 10th. So when I can check that off on my list, then I'm going to do the actions that it's going to take to get me to that goal. So if your goal is, I want to be an Emerald coach by the end of the month, then instead of saying, you know, my to-do list today is invite 5 people. No, your to-be list is to be an Emerald coach by the end of the month. So you're going to do the things throughout the month that are going to get you to that end of the month goal. That's why we set goals. That's why we do vision boards, like, for the end of the year. That's why we do things like, you know, for 2016, my goal is to get our team to 5-star and to be elite. And, you know, at the beginning of the year, it seemed like a super far-fetched goal. But now I'm like, we might be able to pull this off, girls. Like, we have some pretty awesome potential here. So, I focus on those long-term goals. Yes, the short-term, I like to get up and write myself a to-do list every morning of things that I know I need to get done. Because if I don't do them, like, my business is not going to move forward. If it's, you know, make a team video, or, you know, check in on my challengers one-on-one type thing. But ultimately my long-term goals. Yeah? Am I echoing?
No.
Oh, sorry. But those ultimate goals are going to help drive you through the month. So, you know, if your goal is Success Club by the end of the month, then it's going to be doing those actions every month that, you know, through the month that are going to get you to your goal. And then at the end of the month going, did I really do what I needed to do to get myself here? So do the things that give you the results you want in your business is what I had written down. Free Crockpot group I'm doing on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week. I am putting together a script if anybody wants to do a free group or a free crockpot group. I've had a ton of traction on that post. I'm more than happy to share my Google Doc script with any of you guys if you want it, and I can always just post it. Actually, I'll just post it in the files section in our team page. And
in the chat app or in the Facebook thing?
In the Facebook page, the Destination Fit page. So that way you guys can use it. One thing we talked a little bit about previously about free groups is just using that opportunity to get more eyes on your page and to find more contacts. So what I did for my post on Friday night was I just said, free crockpot group, who's interested. If you tag 3 friends to join you, then you'll be entered to win a cookbook. So I'm going to buy a Fix8 cookbook from the website for $15. And anybody that tagged 3 friends in my post, I'm just going to do a little drawing and do a giveaway for the cookbook. You could probably even go to TJ Maxx and pick up a clean eating cookbook or something like that if you wanted to do that kind of a giveaway. I'm just going to do the Fix8 one because I feel like maybe that will prompt somebody to want to start trying 21 Day Fix or something. But each of those people that tagged 3 friends, I said, you need to make sure that you add me as a friend so that way I can add you to the group. So from that post, I've generated about 30 new Facebook friends that I've never met and I don't know, and I looked through a lot of them and they're all like younger women / moms. And I'm like, perfect. Like these are exactly the kind of people that I'm looking for. So if, like Lauren, like a free squat challenge, a lot of people do like a free squat challenge, a free ab challenge, like just like little groups like that, that just might get you some more traction. I'm free crockpot group. I think, I don't know. I mean, I like to use my crockpot and it saves me some time. And a lot of people, and then I've done a free clean eating group before. So, that like Lauren, for you, that might be something that, cause you're a fitness person, people follow you a lot for your fitness stuff and love seeing your transformation. So even just to do something like that, or like a fitnessy type, whatever, kind of just gives people that, like, helps build that trust a little bit. So then they continue to come back to you for, hey, help me with, I have some questions about such and such, or, hey, what's a good recipe for whatever. But I really like the idea of asking people to tag like 3 friends and then doing a giveaway, even if it's like a Shakeology shaker, like whatever. People love free stuff. And if all they have to do is tag 3 of their friends, and then you have 3 new Facebook friends that are going to start seeing your page a little bit more, like that's awesome. That's good stuff. That's what we like to do. So, the promo this month for Hitting Success Club is the Beachbody yoga mat, which is kind of cool. And I think I'm going to run a Destination Fit business opportunity call next week. Did you say something, Kara? Oh, no. Oh, you're muted. I keep hearing like there's
ghosts.
It's a ghost.
I hear it. It's like the beeping or like what, I don't know.
I hear it as well.
Oh, Crystal. Okay. There you are. Does anybody have any questions or anything? The Fix8 show that's now on Beachbody On Demand, has anybody checked that out yet?
So what?
So Autumn Calabrese and her brother have a online cooking show now on Beachbody On Demand. I haven't watched it yet, but it's just like I think it's like a little 20-minute episode where they basically do a cooking show, and they use the portion control containers, and they do like super fun, healthy recipes. So those are, I'm going to actually start trying to use those in my challenge groups, like promote that a little bit.
There's recipes?
Yeah, they do recipes and stuff on there. And then the On Demand just released 21 Day Fix Extreme. So 21 Day Fix Extreme is now all totally on Beachbody On Demand too, which is exciting. So anybody that wants to try any of those other workouts, you are able to do that on there. And we are going to be doing a rank advance push group starting next week to carry us through to the end of the month. So I will post more about that in the page. If anybody wants to join, let me know. Cause it'll just kind of be more of a, like, get you to the next step type thing. So yeah. How's everybody doing this month? Good? Kara, doing good? Kara, you've got a lot going on, I know. You're super busy.
Yeah, the move and painting and everything, but I did a lot of groundwork earlier in like July, August. Sorry, my boys are like outrageous. Okay, so I'm hoping that groundwork is going to pay off. Yeah. That's kind of how I feel about work today.
Yeah, I know, like a dinosaur.
Okay, I'm just going to stop talking.
No, I agree though. That I did that a little bit earlier this year, and it really paid off for me big last month and the month before. And so now I'm trying to refocus this month and come down from that. I had a really good month last month, and I'm like, okay, I need to keep that momentum rolling. How do I keep that momentum rolling and, continue to stay in the groove? And I think that's just, that's kind of how it goes in this business. Like sometimes you have a really amazing month and sometimes you really have to work for it. But that steady stream of consistency really helps pay off long-term. So, I do have a challenge group. I'm starting on the 19th. I don't know if anybody else is. Kara, I don't know if you're doing a challenge group right now. And then we do have like our health bet thing going on. But I would definitely recommend, if you're not part of a challenge group, anybody, and this isn't just you guys, this is anybody that's listening to the recording, that you do start promoting for a challenge group and set a date for the end of this month if you haven't yet. So like not just the 19th, but like even to do one on the 26th and do like a 30-day just to get people on board. I do know that all of the promos that we have this month, now don't quote me on this, but last I checked, they are going to be extended through October. So that doesn't mean like don't promote for this month, and just worry about next month. But that means like even people that you're talking to right now about 21 Day Fix or about a fitness program, if you can't get them to join this month, like there's still hope next month. So I would, and if they're like, I'm not ready right now, I would just say, all right, well, I'll let you know when my next group is next month. So that should help though, that extra promo of, that extra $20 off of 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme and the 3-day refresh and everything that's on promo this month should really help. And then I think that's all. That's all I was going to say about that. I think that's all I have for you guys. I don't need to keep you on any longer. Anybody have anything?
The only thing that I have that I briefly talked to you about previously was I started to do like feelers for a cookbook group, and I'm a little worried because it's like exploded.
Nice.
I told everybody that I was going to start on the 19th, and I've thrown like a little teaser out there right now, and I'll throw a couple more just as the group continues to grow. But right now I have like 180 people in the group.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm really going to have to like follow you really, really well on like what to put in this thing, because I didn't think I was going to get like anyone to really want to do it. And then like they just kept coming. And so finally I had to stop adding them on my own and start having them like request to join the group, because it was just outrageous. Like, I mean, I'm not a crock pot person at all, but I was like, hey, if everyone else is doing it, I might as well try.
You're
So
like, oh crap, what have I gotten myself into?
yes, I'm really, really worried. So you're gonna have to like hold my hand because.
Can I ask, how did you promote it? Like, where did you?
Well, funny story. I actually, once I first signed up, I was like looking in like other fitness groups or like, just support groups for other mommies. And a friend of mine was in one. And so I joined it, and, a lot of other women are like supporting everyone, and it seemed really nice. And, so I've been like supporting in that group, and I've gotten a lot of like friend requests from it. And then, so I was like, oh, well, maybe I'll just throw that out there. And then I looked at like how many members are in the group, and like this group is like 79,000 people or something, or 97,000 people. And like, I just keep getting more and more ads on this thing. And I'm like, holy cow. Like, I have people message me all the time. You're such an inspiration. We love your pictures. I post everything that I post in our group. I've been posting in this group, like, hey, here's my picture for the day. Where's yours? I want to see it. Let's go. And then they're like, you're doing great. Thank you so much. And they're asking me advice. And so like, I feel like it's a market that, maybe, they don't have anyone.
This group.
I'll send you the information. But I mean, like,
You
like,
found it first,
wow.
girl. I'm not going to take anything from you. You found it first. But
I know, right? So I'm like, I don't know. I'm really worried because I'm like, what am I going to do now?
okay. Well, so I do have a couple things. So I'm putting together a script, and I was going to do it because I was going to use a lot of my blog recipes. Because I have a bunch of crockpot recipes on my blog, and I'm like, sweet, I'll get some traction in my blog. Like maybe somebody will see my challenge group app and they'll fill it out. But I do have a couple other scripts that I'm kind of combining. So I'm going to finish putting that together tonight, and then I'll post it in the team page. So that way you can kind of just copy and paste. Like I'm doing a simple, like, this is how you use a crock pot in case you're not familiar. This is what good nutrition is like.
Right.
Here's 25 recipes for the next 3 days. Like just
Right.
copy paste. Like who loves buffalo chicken dip? Here's a healthy, clean eating.
I do.
Right? So here's the thing. I thought I put a buffalo chicken recipe on my blog, and I didn't. So now I have to go to the store tomorrow and make buffalo chicken dip in the crock pot so I can put it on my blog. And I'm like, well, I probably shouldn't have this close to competition, but whatever. So,
Yeah, so my first one, like my little teaser that I put out there, I was like, wow, there's so many people joining this group. I'm gonna throw like an early release recipe out there for you guys. And I was like, wait, what do I even put out there? I was like, what do I even put out there? I'm like doing like clean eating recipes.
This recipe I don't even have.
I totally feel like this big old fraud because I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing.
Whatever.
well, I think you just share a little bit about clean eating, and I mean, that's what I'm going to do. Like I have 100 people in my group, and I'm like, oh man, like same thing, like this one a little bit bigger than I thought. I thought it was going to be like 30 people. And now I kind of have to be serious. Like, not that I wasn't going to, but like,
I know, right?
I mean, I can't.
And now you have like a huge audience. Everybody, like,
So, but a big thing about these free groups is funneling those people, like making sure that, you let them know, like, you need to be my friend on Facebook in order for me to add you to this group. and then you have, more Facebook. Peer pressure. All the cool kids.
Facebook stalk me.
But then you have more friends on your page. And then you kind of like, they continue to watch what you're doing. They continue to see your fitness posts. They continue to see like, Shakeology looks pretty good. I should probably try that. Like maybe I should send her a message, or like, holy crap, look at those transformation pictures. Like I want a transformation like that. So that's why we kind of do this format. So free groups, like at the beginning of the month, are great because then when you promote for your challenge group later on in the month, those people that were in your free group are like, oh, awesome. Like she's going to do a 30-day thing. Well, I totally want to do that. And then they sign up. So I know this month with Labor Day, it's been kind of funky. So maybe next month we'll try to get back on track and try to do like an early in the month type group. And then that way we can funnel them a little bit more into a challenge group. But yeah, so that's kind of the purpose of doing free groups, is to give something back and then to get back in return, you know, like to get more followers and more people. And it's always nice when like somebody that you don't really know tags a bunch of people and then you add all of them as friends. And then you're like, sweet, now I have a whole new market to appeal to. So referrals are amazing. I will say that. All right, gals. Well, I'll let you go. Lauren's going to fall asleep over there yawning. But yeah, any questions or anything, you guys just post them in the comments below. I'm going to post the recording to this call in the files section also, and I will finish up my my Real Deal crockpot stuff and get that to you guys if anybody wants to use it. But if you're not doing a free group and you're thinking about doing a free group, it doesn't mean it's too late. Like we still have, we're not even halfway through the month yet. So I mean, I'm doing my free group this week with the hopes of trying to funnel some people into groups later this month. But if you want to do a free group later on in the month, then whatever you want to do. So, and I'm doing that Coach Bet thing on the page too. It's in the pin post on our Destination Fit page. So like, I don't know if you guys all saw that. I'm putting $100 in a pot. And then if you do things like hitting Success Club, rank advancing, like I put more money in the pot, and then at the end of the month, everybody splits the pot that like participated. And so make sure that you check in to that pin post, check in, like just look at it and see, you know, the little details and stuff in there. Cause yeah, kind of just a little friendly competition. So, and free money. So, yay. All right, ladies, have a good night. I'm going to be out of town Thursday through Sunday. I will have my laptop and my phone. If you guys need anything, reach out, because I'll be, I might be a little tipsy on the beach having cocktails, but I'll definitely respond to you. It might be a little jumbled and like there might be some letters out of place, but you know. All right, ladies. Thanks for getting on.
All right. Sounds great. Thank you so much for all your help.
Yeah, no problem.
Bye-bye.